Hi, I go by the name ANG Muda, and this is another episode of Angry ANG Muda. This is a post-game reaction between PSG versus Bayern Munich. The game did disappoint, man. It was an end-to-end game, and there's a lot to unpack in this game. From the beginning to the end of the game, it's a lot, and there's a lot of like drama in the game too. But let me start with this. The game was a tight game until the Belly came into the game. It's sad to see the injury from Musalia. I think it was a reckless tackle. It wasn't really a tackle, but collision between him, Mendes, and the Dorama, the keeper of Paris Saint Germain, which caused Musalia injury, and it's really sad for him to go back to injury again, because he just came back from injury, so nobody will wish that on that kind of player, and he's an outstanding player. So he came out of the game due to injury, but even despite that, Bayern was still playing. It was still a 50-50 game, end to end. One team play like this, the other team come back until the melee came in. The melee came into the game in the second half, and the game slightly tilted towards Paris Saint Germain. The the they got the ball from Kane. Wasn't 50-50 tackle, so it was a nice tackle. I don't think there's any foul in there. And the way punished them on that, and it was 1-0. And ever since after that goal, it's been back and forth in that game. There was a red card for Pachao, which I don't really think it was a red card, but okay, red card for that one. The other one is for Lucas Hernandez. Think yes, he's swing ball. It wasn't intentional. He's trying to guide his ball. So that was another red card too. So there's two red card in the card. The PSG were two-man down, one go up. Two-man down, one go up. It's a difficult game. They were still playing. Like they were really defending well for their life because at least they won't go up. But another thing is the English, especially English officials, Taylor particularly, they like to make the game about them. In most time when it comes to big games like this, they like to make the talking point about them. They're one of the worst referee officials I've ever seen. They're one of the worst referee officials. They can't manage good big games. Like I said, they always make it about themselves. It mess up the whole game. The whole red card. I don't the okay. Let's just assume that the first red card. Okay, let's assume that okay, maybe that's a red card, which I don't really think so. But let's just see that's a red card. The Lucas Hernandez ball is not a red card. At worst, that's a yellow card and a free kick. But they just keep messing up game every single time. But that didn't put PSG down. PSG still managed to score 2-1 in that game. I mean 2-0 in that game. And it was a counter attack because there was so many pressure from Bayern. Bayern, by any means necessary, they wanted to get a goal. They wanted to get the goal because they know if they can get 1-1, they can force the game to extra time, and there is no way they're not going to get another goal in the extra time against 9 men. So they were all attack and looking for that goal. But on a counter attack, PSG take advantage of that. But it wasn't just about that. It's about Hakimi, the confidence for him to take on three players at that time of the game. After playing like 90 minutes already. The confidence for him to take on three players for that goal is just outstanding. And the pass to Dembele was a sweet pass. Dembele is on the verge of winning the Ballon d'Or. He's probably in the top three players to win the Ballon d'Or for this year, and deservedly, the team has been outstanding, and he's one of the best players. But not just him, Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Doué, Hakimi, Mendes, the goalkeeper, Vitinha, Neves, every single player in PSG, they play with their life on the line. It's like their life is on the line. The way they mark, the way they rush on team, even going down by 2-0, the way that they doing going back that by two players, two-man down, the way they were still committed in making the marking. And it paid off at the end of the game. The goal by Dembele, sweet strike that make it 2-0, and that was it. That was it. By at 2-0, that was it. They managed the game well after that, and there was nothing much. But nevertheless, it's definitely one of the best game in this tournament. Um, think I'm a pick again. The game Man City against Al Hilal. It's a very good game, and this one too definitely will be one of the best game in this tournament. It was end to end game. I feel like Bayern PSG is a tough game because they both have good wingers and they both want to attack from the flank. So it's always like a hard fought game between the two of them. But congratulations to PSG, they are in the semi final, and they'll be playing against the winner between Real Madrid and Dortmund. I'm looking forward to that too. But let me know what you guys think about the game. Let me know what you guys think about the the decision of both red card. I'll catch you on the next episode in Jemuda.